Hi, Claire.
Hi.
So we're back inside old internet issues. So we're ready to begin. As it's much warmer in here. Let's take this off. Ready to start. So let's connect with the breath. Sitting with the back nice and straight. The shoulders relaxed. The chest open. Perhaps a couple of deep breaths and exhaling through the mouth just to reset the breath. Oh. And again. Oh. Feel that you can soften the shoulders some more, the elbows, the wrists, and the hands. The tummy softening. Allowing your tummy to drop down towards the pelvis. Paying particular attention to the out breath, and as you do so, letting go with each out breath. Feeling your legs grounded. Maintaining the lift through the crown of the head. At the same time that you allow the shoulders to drop down. Observing the movements of your tummy as you breathe. Eyes gently restful. And following the breath with your mind, observing the movements of your tummy. As we now begin to take the in-breath a little more deeply. With the out-breath, exhaling more fully, tucking the tummy gently in. Feel that you can inhale into the tummy to begin with. With the out-breath, gently squeezing the tummy a bit more. When you inhale more deeply, expanding the abdomen, expanding the lower back, the sides of the abdominal cavity. With the out breath, squeezing the tummy from the bottom to the top. Lower abs, the area below the navel. Middle abs above the navel, and the upper abs above that area, just below the front lower ribs. In and up. As you inhale deeply, always making sure the shoulders remain relaxed down. Expanding the entire torso now, the chest, the back, but always firstly the abdominal cavity. So filling up the lungs from the bottom to the top and exhaling from the bottom to the top. Squeezing the tummy in and up. And as you continue with this practice, and feel that you can also allow a second or two between each breath. The turning point of your breath. Working strongly with your diaphragm as you relax it with the in breath, as you contract it strongly with the out breath. And engaging now your pelvic floor as well with each out breath. Pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs, upper abs. With the in breath, releasing pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs, and upper abs. Deep breaths. Long, long out breaths. Continue with this practice. I'm going to go and get my monitor to keep an eye on you during the class. Give yourself another 3 full cycles. At the end of the third out breath, you let go. And taking your time to finish your 3 full rounds. Okay. Okay. Let's begin today just lying on the back. And as you do so, bending the knees and holding the knees with the hands. Let's do some just hip warm-ups, just turning the knees one way with the big toes touching. Synchronizing the breath with the movement. Make sure the neck is long. The lower back will be naturally flat on your mat. Somehow synchronizing the breath with the movements. With each turn, you feel that you can open the hips a little bit more. Noticing that the movement here really is not in the knees, but in the hip joints. Keep a sense of engagement of your pelvic floor, lower abs and middle abs. Okay, and then doing the same movements the other way around. Still synchronizing the breath with the movements. Big toes touching. And gradually opening the hips a little bit more. Wonderful. Abs, lower abs and pelvic floor gently engaged. Middle abs as well. Meaning that you don't need to be tucking the tummy so strongly. So the upper abs are not that engaged here. And releasing the knees, pausing those movements, release the knees, bring the feet to the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Keep the arms in cactus, so elbows bent, hands facing the back. Inhale here, as you exhale, drop the knees to one side, doesn't matter which side, rolling into the edges of the feet. And pressing down with the top knee towards the other foot, and diagonally reaching forward through that top knee. Tuck the bottom gently in, relax the shoulders, pelvic floor, lower abs engaged. Good. And with the in-breath, bring the knees back to center. So feet hip width. With the out-breath, without moving the feet, just rolling into the edges of the feet and dropping the knees to the other side. Tuck the bottom under. Reach diagonally forwards with the top knee. Abs engaged. Pelvic floor, lower abs, particularly. If you're not hearing me very well, just let me know. I hope the connection is much better here than in the studio. Abs gently engaged, shoulders relaxed. Pelvic floor, lower abs engaged. Mula Bandha. And a bit of your Uddiyana Bandha as well. Okay, as you inhale, bring the knees back to center. Feet are parallel and hip width. As you exhale, bring the right knee to the chest. Stretch the left leg, reaching the left heel forwards. Squeezing the right knee in towards the chest, and you can relax that right foot. So tuck the elbows gently in and drawing the shoulders down towards the pelvis, reaching forward through the left heel. Good. And bringing the left hands to the side of the knee, of the right knee, and taking the knee across the body into the twist. So the toes are tucked around the straight leg, and you release right arm up diagonally. My spine just cracked here, it generally does. Wonderful. Keep the tummy tucked in. Gently. Good. And then that flying hand will flip the top of the hand towards the front of your mat or towards your feet. And as you exhale, take that arm towards the foot. So it's a big turn with the arm. As you inhale, take the arm back to the back of the mat. Exhale, forwards with the top of the hand forwards. Taking the hand back, inhale. Exhale, forwards. Inhale back. Exhale, forwards. And now inhale back and pause. And let's go the other way around. Exhale forwards, inhale back, exhale forwards, inhale back, one more. Good, when the arm comes back, inhale, come back to center, squeeze the knee to the chest one last time. As you inhale, straighten the arms, release the knee, and as you exhale, bring the other knee to the chest. The neck is long, the shoulders back and down. Relax the left foot. Keep squeezing the knee to the chest. Reaching forward through the right heel. And then you're going to bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. And then with the out breath, you take the knee across the body to your right, tucking the toes around the straight leg. Release the left arm diagonally back. Good. Stay. It's a lovely twist. Allow the weight of your arm to generate that twist in the mid-back. And then top of the hand flips forwards towards the feet. And as you exhale, take the arm forwards towards the leg. As you inhale, take the arm back. And again, exhale forwards. Inhale back. Exhale forwards towards the leg. Inhale back and pause. And let's go the other way around. Exhale down towards the legs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale here. And as you inhale, bring the knee back to center. Back flat on the mat. Exhale, squeeze the knee to the chest. Bring the other knee to the chest as well. Both knees together now. Neck long, shoulders down towards the mat and shoulders down towards the pelvis. Now you're going to release the knees and bring the feet back to the mat. Separate the feet back to hip width distance apart. Spread the toes and begin to press down a little bit more strongly with the big toes. The arms are by the sides and touching the body. The fingertips together. Press down with the arms and the hands. Inhale here. As you exhale, peel the tailbone off the mat, the sacrum off the mat, lower back, and lifting the pelvis. Mid-back lifting. Begin to press down a bit more strongly with the arms so that you can lift the pelvis a little bit more. The neck is long on the mat. The shoulders down towards the pelvis, adjust the shoulders, press down with the arms, lift the pelvis a little bit more with each out breath, taking the tummy in and up. Engaging the glutes, engaging the buttocks. You can even touch your buttocks to see if they're rock solid. So you're bringing the upper chest towards the chin, as opposed to the chin towards the chest, right? Even though the neck is long, abs engaged. Breathe more into the rib cage now, keeping the tummy tucked in. And with several breaths, begin to lower the body down, vertebra by vertebra. This is important, tucking the bottom in to land the lower back slowly, bit by bit, all the way to the sacrum and tailbone. Relax for a couple of breaths. Mindful breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, second round. Exhale, begin to press down and forwards with the big toes and peel the entire spine bit by bit, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Begin to press down a bit more strongly with the arms and the hands. Fingertips together will give you more support. Lifting the chest towards the chin. Tucking the bottom under, engaging the glutes, lifting the pelvis, neck long. Interlace the fingers, reach forwards, reach through the hands, tuck the shoulders under, and lift the pelvis a little bit more, pressing down with the arms. Feel that your triceps are engaged, the buttocks are engaged, abs engaged. Shifting the weight to the right foot. Actually, before you do that, bring the feet together towards each other now. Shift the weight to the right foot and release the left leg up. Once you release the left leg up, lift the pelvis a little bit more. Press the base of the foot, of the toes of the left foot towards the ceiling. And then bending that knee, releasing the feet together. And do the same on the other side. Release the right foot up. Pressing down and forwards with the left big toe. Pressing the base of the toes of the right foot towards the ceiling. Press down with the arms, tuck the bottom under. And slowly bending that knee. Now bring the feet hip width and release the hands. Untuck the shoulders and begin to lower very mindfully, particularly this time. Vertebra by vertebra, lowering the spine all the way to the lower back, the sacrum, tailbone in your own time. Untuck the shoulders some more, keep the neck long. Gently bring both knees to the chest. And again, do some of those movements that we did in the beginning. Just release the lower back, release the hips a little bit more. One way and the other way. Good. And then release the feet, the knees, and feet back to the mat. Couple of breaths here. When you're ready, roll onto one side. Come up for your good old cat. So inside of the elbows facing each other. The mid fingers are parallel. Point to the toes so the tops of the feet come comfortably to the mat. Good. Abs engaged from the bottom to the top. Look in between your hands. Check the shape between the hands is symmetrical. The neck long. Good. With the back straight, engage. Pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs, and upper abs in. So you're now breathing more into the rib cage, and you're using your gentle Ujjayi breath, the breath at the back of the throat. Next time you inhale, take the gaze up, sagging the lower back without moving the back, the hips back. Okay, as you exhale, tuck the bottom under, chin to chest. Let's take this gradual. Take it gradually. And unrolling the neck, looking up gently, not extending the spine too much. Exhale, tuck the bottom under, chin to chest. Press down and forwards a bit more with the hands. The inside of the elbows always facing each other. Unrolling the neck, looking up. Sagging the lower back. Exhale, chin to chest. Chin to chest. Tuck the bottom under. Press down and forwards with the hands and hold this time. Keep breathing in the upper back, directing the breath through the spine. Towards the back of the lungs, the abs are super engaged. You're pressing down and forwards with the hands to enhance the lift through the point between the shoulder blades. And then you're going to inhale for a flat back this time. And step the hands about 1 foot ahead of where they are now. I'm just going to move myself back so that you see the whole movement. So stepping the hands about 1 foot ahead. Check that the thighs are vertical and come to your fingertips. Good. Walk the fingertips even further away if possible. Bringing the chin towards the chest with the thighs pretty much vertical. Chin towards the chest and arms and back in line. You just picture that the arms and the back are in line. One straight line from the wrists. So you're lifting the wrists, right? If you check the position of my hands, and you have the fingertips on the mat. Here, you will now flex the spine by inhaling, lifting through the point between the shoulder blades, tucking the tummy in, as in cat. And as you exhale, dive the head down and forwards, lengthening the spine. Once you lengthen the spine, dropping the chest down and sagging the lower back, then you look underneath your right armpit. And as you inhale, come back to center, head first, and lifting through the points between the shoulder blades, tucking the tummy in, chin to chest. As you exhale, dive in, lengthen the entire spine first, sagging the lower back. Feel the stretch in the armpit area and look underneath the left armpit. Again,
Inhale, head back to center. Lift through the point between the shoulder blades, chin to chest, abs engaged. As you exhale, dive in. Lengthen the entire spine. Sag the lower back, look underneath the right armpit. Feel the stretch in the armpits. Inhale, head back to center. Lift through the point between the shoulder blades, abs engaged. As you exhale, last time. Dive in forwards, lengthening the spine, lowering the chest a bit more and looking underneath the right armpit, left armpit, right. Good. Inhale back to center. Chin to chest, lift, flatten the hands on the mat. Keep the chin on the chest. And as you next inhale, bring the shoulders above the wrists. They're just going to be almost above the wrist, maybe not quite there. If they're not there, just walk the hands a little bit back so the wrist ends up right beneath the shoulders. Press down with the arms and be mindful not to drop the torso in between the shoulders, right? And here, let's do a few hip turns. 1, 2, 3. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, synchronizing the breath with the movements. And 3. Pause with the shoulders above the wrists. Reach the chest forwards, draw the shoulders back, and look over your left shoulder. Looking towards your feet, chest lifted. Inhale back to center, exhale the other way. Inhale back to center, sit back and tuck the toes under, pause. Begin to lift the knees off the mat for your first downward dog, pressing away with the hands, working the chest towards the thighs, and take the right heel down first. The feet are hip width. Take the right heel down. Keep stretching the right leg without locking the knee. Feel that your right knee is relaxed. You're on the base of the toes, reaching the heel down. And then bend the right knee with the in breath, with the out breath. Take the left heel down. Pressing away with the hands, stretching the back of the left leg. Not allowing that the toes of the left foot in this case to turn to the left. Keep the toes in line, facing forwards. Very good. And now you can do more dynamically, taking one heel down at a time, not forgetting to reach up through the sit bones, working the chest towards the thighs, tummy engaged. Very good, everyone. And from here, bending both knees, working the heels down a little bit more, both knees at the same time. Check the alignment of the fingertips and hands is fine. Shoulder width. Press away with the hands, reach the heels down a bit more. Abs engaged. Soften the neck. Turn the head a couple of times one way and a couple of times the other way. Abs engaged. Pause those movements of your neck and begin to walk the feet. So there's space between the hands. Okay, all the way to the front. Pause with the feet hip width and relax in a relaxed forward bend. Shoulders, arms relaxed. You can work your hands, maybe lift the hands off the mat, flickering the fingers if that feels right for you. Wiggle the body a little bit to release the entire spine from the sacrum all the way to the crown of the head. Wonderful. Grab the opposite elbow with your hands. Inhale into your back as you exhale, turn towards your left until the forearms are parallel to the side of the mat. Relax the head down. Stay there, breathing into the right side of the chest or of your back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turning towards the right. Forearms parallel to the side of the mat. Directing the breath to the left side of your rib cage. Abs engaged. Inhale back to center and then dynamically from one side to the other, swinging. Keeping the head fully relaxed. Stretching, releasing the back muscles. Good. The head needs to be fully relaxed. We tend to resist the head here, the neck. And slowing down those movements and dangling at the center. Relax the arms down, abs are engaged. Bring the hands to the hips as we do. Elbows towards each other, reach the chest forwards, bend the knees even more deeply. And keeping the neck in line with the spine, bring the body to an upright position until the shoulders come above the hips. Then you straighten the legs fully. Good. Pause here for a moment, bring the feet together. Close your eyes in Tadasana. Spread the toes. Press a bit more strongly with the big toes. But the other toes are also pressing down, but the focus is with the big toes. Bring the fingertips, the hands together, but not like a soldier, gently touching. And feel that you can bring the shoulders right above the hips. And the hips right above the ankles. Just becoming more aware of the wobble. And trying to minimize that wobble. Imagine a rod coming through the center of your head, through the center of your body, coming out through your perineum, the center of your pelvis, all the way down, in between the ankles. Rooting yourself down as you work towards minimizing the wobble. Okay, opening the eyes. Inhale, palms turn out and bring them up to the ceiling. Look towards the hands, bend the elbows and interlace the fingers. Ground yourself through the feet a bit more and exhale, stretching the arms without locking the elbows. Tuck the bottom under, tuck the tummy in. Abs super engaged. Stay here. Feel the stretch in the shoulder blade area. Tuck the bottom under. Press down with the toes, particularly the big toes. And then bring the hands together once again. Drop the shoulders. And then lift the shoulders, stretching the arms up, tucking the tummy in. And exhale, drop the arms down again, the shoulders down, not the arms, just the shoulders. Reach the shoulders up, abs engaged. Keep the abs engaged. Drop the shoulders down. The arms remain stretched. Maybe the hands are touching. Last time, inhale, stretch up, abs engaged. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale here, and exhale, palms turn out and bring them by the sides of the body. Neck long, looking straight ahead. Once again, close your eyes and hold. Shoulders above the hips, hips above the ankles. You can't see it, but you play with it until you can feel that you're lengthening through the crown of the head. The spine is long. And you are above the heels, as opposed the body is above the heels rather than above the toes. Open the eyes, bring the hands to the hips. Look down towards your feet and separate the feet to hip width. This is apart. And check the knees are facing forwards. Shoulders back and down, bend the knees. Ground yourself through the base of the toes. Look down again, spread the toes. And then ground yourself through the base of the toes and through the toes. The heels are light now. And then release the hands. Take the arms back. Bend the knees more deeply, moving the body slightly forwards with the back long. Inhale, take the arms up, forwards and up. Lift the heels
And come for an upright position with the base of the toes being the only bits of your feet and the toes as well. Base of the toes and toes down. Drop the shoulders, arm long. Tuck the bottom under, abs engaged. Looking straight ahead, fix a point in front of you. Your point of focus in yoga, we call it drishti. Inhale, as you exhale, palms turn out. Begin to bend the knees until the heels lightly touch the mat. And then you inhale forwards with the knees bent. Straighten the legs, come up. Shoulders, arms by the ears. Exhale, palms turn out, bend the knees. Good. From where you are, I'm probably moving my arms a little bit asymmetrically because there's some plants next to you and I don't want to smash the plants I work for a long time on today. Repotting plants, abs engaged, palms turn out, bend the knees. Heels touch the ground lightly, reach forwards and up as you inhale. So the shoulders are always down. When you lift the arms, the shoulders are down the back, not lifting the shoulders like we were playing with before. Exhale, round the back. Last time. Inhale, forwards and up. Lift the heels, straighten the legs, gaze steady. Toes pressing down strongly. Internal rotation in the upper thighs. Tuck the bottom under, tuck the tailbone under. Good. And stay. Looking straight ahead. Hold it. Next time you exhale, palms turn out. Bend the knees, take the arms back. Flatten and come for an Utkatasana modification. Knees bent, arms towards the ears. Inhale, straighten the legs. Feet flatten. Exhale, palms out to the sides and down. Okay. Connect with your breath. The feet to hip width. Tailbone tucked in. Bring the hands to the hips. Move the elbows towards each other around the back. Bend the knees. Lift the chest. Looking gently ahead. Up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Now, bring the index, the peace sign in both hands. Index and mid fingers to grab the big toes. Widen the elbows and drop the head down. Now feel that the lower ribs are touching the upper thighs. And from here, imagine strings lifting your sit bones towards the ceiling, stretching the back of the legs, but maintaining the lower ribs touching the upper thighs. Relax the head. The elbows gently bent or very bent. If you're very bent, bendy. And working towards stretching the back of the legs with the lower ribs touching the upper thighs. The legs should be shaking. For normal people, the legs should be shaking. For very bendy people, the legs won't be shaking. Shoulders are up towards the pelvis. So you're not hunching the shoulders here, right? Legs should be shaking. Head down, reaching down through the crown. Make sure the neck is long and relaxed. Abs engaged. And as you next inhale, come for a flat back. Straighten the legs a bit more now, allowing the lower ribs to come off the thighs. And as you exhale, bring the hands by the sides of the feet, forward fold, and take the left foot all the way back. So the feet are still in hip width distance apart position. Toes and fingers in line. Reach the chest forwards. Reach back through the back heel. Reach forwards through the collarbone. Draw the shoulders back. So the three main points are reach forwards through the chest. Reach back through the back heel to straighten the back leg. And draw the shoulders back. And then flatten the left hand down. In keeping the right side touching the rib cage, reach the chest forwards and take the right arm up.
Draw the shoulders back. Reach back through the back heel. Press down and forwards with the left hand to give you support so that you can take the back heel even further back to stretch back the leg properly. Keep breathing. As you exhale, bring that top hand to the inside of the foot. Now you're going to bring the left elbow to where the left hand is, and the right elbow to where the right hand is. Now your right knee is opening a bit. Reach back to the back heel. Good. Now wiggle the toes of the back foot, lower the left knee down and back. As we do, top of the foot to the mat, pointing the toes. Now bring the right hands to the right thigh, opening the hip, reaching the chest forwards, looking over your right shoulder. Keep pressing down and forwards with the left hand to give you support. Keep breathing. You can use the right hand to externally rotate the right thigh if you like. Keep opening the hip, pressing down and away with that right hand on the right thigh, opening the right hip. If it's too much for your neck to look up, just look straight to the wall in front of you. And as you inhale, bring that knee in, so flattening the right foot. Bring the right hand to the inside of the foot. Bring the left hand back to where it was initially. Tuck the toes of the right foot, of the back foot, straightening the back leg. Now you can shift the right hand to the outside of the foot once again. Okay, and now from here, you're going to step the right foot back into a plank position. 5 breaths in plank. Inhale. Exhale. 2, reach back through the heels. 2, keep pressing down and forwards. Reach the collarbone forwards, Lohan. 4. Clement, I'm sorry. I said Lohan. At least I didn't say Jean-Claude. Okay, 5. Inhale, roll onto your toes, soften the feet on the mat, bend the elbows, chin, chest to the floor, rubbing the upper arms against the rib cage, sagging the lower back. Take the elbows down so the shoulders roll back more. Inhale forwards and up with the knees down, upper dog with the knees down. Stay here for a bit. Reach the chest forwards and up. Draw the shoulders back. You don't need to look up. You can look straight. Inhale here. As you exhale, sit back and pause in child's pose for a moment. Keep the hands where they are to lengthen the spine and the back muscles. So the elbows are not on the mat yet. Widen the elbows a bit more. And now you can release the elbows down. Breathe into your back. Everybody calls me Alfonso, by the way, or Lorenzo. Then I knew a yoga teacher called Lohan. And that's where Lohan came suddenly out of the blue. Straighten the arms, lift the elbows. Inhale, come up, tuck the toes under. Exhale for downward dog. 5 breaths in downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. You can work the knees down one at a time if you like. 2. 2. Press away with the hands. 3. Abs engaged. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. As you inhale, walk the feet forwards until the feet are hip width. And allow everything to drop down again. Wiggle a little bit. All right. Bring the hands to the hips, elbows towards each other. Inhale, reach the chest forwards, all the way up. Good.
Release the hands. Inhale, arms out and up. The feet are hip width, yeah? As we had before, tuck into the bottom under. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands to the hips, bend the knees. And then bring the index and the fingers to the big toes. Relax the head down, elbows wide. Inhale, reach the chest forwards, lengthening the spine. Exhale, forward fold some more. Find the lower ribs are touching the upper thighs. And straighten the back of the legs by lifting through the sit bones. It's just an intention to straighten the legs because you want to keep the lower ribs touching the upper thighs. Most people would find it difficult to straighten the back of the legs here fully. Reach down through the crown of the head, shoulders up towards the pelvis. Good. Inhale for a flat back. Bring the hands to the sides of the feet and exhale, step the right foot all the way back into a high lunge. Fingertips and toes in line. Draw the shoulders back and down. The front shin is vertical. So what are the 3 points again? Inhale, reach the collarbone forwards. Exhale, reach back through the back heel and draw the shoulders back. The left thigh is hugging the rib cage. So you want to reach the collarbone forwards to maintain the spine long. You know, some people would have the hands flat on the mat. I can do that physically, but then you're not lengthening the collarbone and the spine. I prefer to do it this way. Squeezing the thigh towards the rib cage. Good. Flatten the right hand down. Keep the thigh hugging the rib cage. Inhale, take the left arm up to the ceiling into the twist. Reach back through the back heel. If you feel your back leg is bending, just work the toes an inch forwards and get into the twist. Reaching back through the back heel to straighten the back leg a bit more. Fingertips together, the top hand, abs engaged. Good. Keep reaching forwards through the collarbone, reaching back through the back heel. And as you exhale, bring that top arm forwards. And you're going to bring the hand down to the inside of the foot. You can spread the fingers of that hand. Lengthening. Good. Now the right elbow will come to where the right wrist is. Right. And then the other one. Reach back through the back heel, straighten the back leg. If it's not possible for you, obviously you can stay on the hands. Wiggle the toes of the back foot and lower the knee back and down, back and down, back and down, top of the foot to the mat. Point the toes. Good. Bring the left hand to the thigh, opening the thigh. Reach the hips forwards. Not the hips, the chest, sorry. Reach. We're going to do the whole thing in one wrong information. Opening the left hip. Good. Can use that left hand to squeeze and turn the thigh outwards. Draw the shoulders back, reach the chest forwards. If looking up is too much, just look towards the wall in front of you. Use your Ujjayi breath. Lovely. Lower the pelvis a bit more. Okay. And with the in breath, bring the foot flat on the floor.
Take that left arm up and exhale, bring that hand to where it was before. The original position. So that actually, what am I doing? Yes, that's right. And then bring the right hand back in, tuck the toes to the back foot, straighten the back leg, and bring the left hand to the outside of your foot. Good. Reach the collarbone forwards and step the left foot back into plank, five breaths in plank. Make sure you're on the base of the toes, pressing down and forwards with the hands, tuck the tummy in. Tailbone tucked under. Inhale, exhale. Breathing to the rib cage, 2. Collarbone forwards, 2. Collarbone forwards a bit more, Clement. Yeah. Yes, but now without sagging the lower back too much. That's it. That's right there. You got a straight line now between shoulder, hips, and reach the heels back a bit more. 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, as you exhale, drop the knees down, tops of the feet to the mat. Keep the hands where they are and sit back. Lengthening the entire spine. Widen the elbows. The elbows are off the mat and wide. Feel that you can release the upper back in this way and then release the arms. Take the arms all the way back. So tops of the hands on the mat. Lengthen the collarbone one last time and exhale forward. Breathe. Keep breathing. Directing the breath to your back. And sliding the arms forward, stretch the arms, the hands. Inhale, come up. Exhale for 5 breaths in downward dog. Work those heels down more, but reaching the sit bones towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Abs engaged. 2, 2, 3. Not locking the elbows. Careful not to lock the elbows. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, walk the feet forwards all the way. Feet together this time. Flat back. Hands could be on the shins if you like. Exhale, forward fold. And soften the knees as much as you need be. Inhale, bend the knees deeply. Palms turn out. Reach the chest forwards and come forward with Utkatasana for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2, knees touching, toes touching. Through. 3, abs engaged. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, palms out and by the sides. Pause in Tadasana. Close your eyes. Control the breath. Use your ujjayi. Bring the hands to the hips. Step your right foot forwards. Turn the foot out and bring the foot to your modification of tree. Could be down, heel against the ankle, outer edge of the foot against the lower leg or heel. You never press, as a rule, you never press the foot against the knee, okay? And when you drop, whichever stage you are in, drop that hip of the bent leg, release the arms. Ooh,
Big toe of the standing foot pressing down. Inhale, palms out to shoulder height. Abs engaged. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take the arms up. Maybe the hands touch. And stay. Reaching up through the fingertips. Draw the shoulders down. 2. 2. Arms towards the ears, touching the ears if you can. 3. If the arms are shoulder width, it's fine. 4. 5. 5. Inhale and bring the arms to shoulder height. Exhale, release the arms and the legs. The leg. Hands to the hips. Shift the weights to your right foot, step the left foot forwards and turn the leg out nicely. Bring the leg in and come to the same variation as you had in the other one. And always dropping that hip of the bent leg. Release the hands by the sides of the buttocks. Inhale, palms out and to shoulder height. Abs engaged. You need to keep the abs engaged. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pressing down with the big toe, standing, big toe. Gaze steady on the dot in front of you. Inhale, bring the arms up. Drop the shoulders. Maybe the hands touch, or maybe they just get really close to each other. And then you straighten the arms, dropping the shoulders down. Keep taking that left leg back. 2. 2. 3. 3, gaze steady. 4. 4. 5. 5. Inhale, bring the arms to shoulder height. Drop the shoulders down. And exhale, release the leg and the arms. Gaze steady ahead into Tadasana. Good. As you inhale, bend the knees, palms turn out, Utkatasana. Abs engaged. Abs engaged. Keep breathing. And as you exhale, palms turn out. Forward fold. Big toes and knees touching. If that is possible for you, crown of the head down. Straighten the back of the legs a bit more. Staying in your forward bend. Work towards stretching the back of the legs. Shoulders up. Relax the head down. Keep breathing. Maybe grabbing the ankles and pulling yourself down, but softening the shoulders. And with a long in breath, come for a flat back. Exhale, step the left foot all the way back. Good, and turn the foot out. The front knee is above the ankle. The back foot is slightly facing forwards. Fingertips of the right hand in line with the right foot. Inhale, take the left arm forwards. Forwards. The arm touches the nose. Bring the arm vertically. Hold. Twist the spine. And as you next inhale, keep the front knee bent as it is and come for your warrior two. Front knee facing the front, second big toe. Widen the stance a bit more. Tuck the bottom under a bit more, Claire. You can. I know you have a tendency to extend the lower back. Can I ask everybody to flip the palms up? Keep the external rotation in the upper arms and just flip the palms down. It's more intense, isn't it? Gaze with the mid finger of the front hand. Keep breathing. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, as you exhale, drop the back hand to the leg. Front palm flips up, inhale. Keep the front knee bent, exhale into a reverse warrior, chin to the armpit.
or gaze with the top hand, but the back leg needs to be strong and you don't want to lean heavily on the back leg. It's just touching the fingertips, just touching the back leg. Keep breathing. Front knee above the ankle towards the pinky toe. 2, 2, 3, only 3. Inhale, straighten the front leg and bring the arms to shoulder height again. Exhale, reach forward through the right hand and bring that hand to the shin. Bring the top arm above your eyes. Just check at least once. Maybe you want to shorten the stance a little bit between the feet. So a little bit shorter stance in Trikonasana, in triangle, this posture, as opposed to the previous posture, which was Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So the hand can be on the shin, or what you don't want in Trikonasana is to collapse the chest. Keep this back flat. If all you can do is with the hand above the knee, never on the knee, it's fine. If you can grab the big toe with the index finger and the mid finger and draw the shoulders back, keeping the back flat, it's great. If you can take the gaze with the top hand, that's great. 2, 2, but teacher, I've been here for like 10 breaths. 3, 3, that's nice, abs engaged. 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, exhale, bring the top hand to the hip, bend the front knee, reach forward through the right hand, about a foot ahead of the front foot and a little to the right side, and drag the back foot in, shifting the weight completely to the right foot. And then you activate the flying leg by reaching back through the heel. Take that top elbow across the back to open the chest and twist the body. And then you work towards stretching the standing leg. You know you can use the block under the right hand if you like. That's nice, Clement. That's nice. If you're feeling confident here, release the left arm up. Keep breathing. 1, 1, 2, 2. Big toe, the standing leg pressing down. 3, 3. Nice, Claire. 4, abs engaged. 4, 5, 5. Inhale here as you exhale, step the flying foot all the way back. Inhale for Warrior 2. Exhale for reverse warrior, chin to armpit. Inhale back to center. And exhale, fly both hands to each side of the front foot. Back foot faces forwards. Step the right foot back into plank. Inhale, plank. If you can, really not touch the knees down, great. Otherwise, just bend the knees as we did before. Or lower the elbows, bend the elbows, lowering the body. Inhale forwards and up. Shoulders back and down, tops of the feet on the mat. Upper dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths, inhale. Exhale. 2, 2, take the heels down. 3, 3, 4, abs engaged. 4, 5, 5. Inhale, step the feet forwards, feet together, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Use your ujjayi. Inhale, bend the knees deeply. Knees touching, palms turn out. Big toes touching, maybe. Utkatasana. And straighten the legs. Arms towards the ears. Exhale by the sides. Pause in Tadasana for 5 breaths. Gaze steady ahead. Inhale, maybe close the eyes if you like. Exhale. Inhale. 2, 3, engage the tummy. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. 3, 4,
4, 5. Inhale, bend the knees, palms turn out, Utkatasana. Exhale, palms turn out, forward fold, straighten the back of the legs, crown of the head down. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, forward fold and step the right foot back. Turn the right foot out. Right foot will be slightly facing forwards. Shift the weight to the left hand. And release the right arm forwards. And actually, we didn't approach it this way, did we? Have the hand on the hip and twist the body towards the ceiling. I think we did it this way last time on the other side. And release the right arm up. Back leg straight and strong. Shift the weight strongly to the front foot now. Inhale for your warrior two. Gaze with the mid finger off the front hand. Check the back arm is in line. Look down your chest to check the shoulders are above the hips. Breathe in for 1. Out for 1. 2. Out for 2. Abs engaged. Glutes engaged. 3. Tucking the bottom under. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the back hand to the leg, front palm flips up. Without bending the front knee, without stretching the front knee, apologies. Into your reverse warrior. Inhale for 1. Out for 1. Leaning very gently in the back leg with your fingertips. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Inhale, straighten the front leg and bring the arms to shoulder height once again. And then you can wiggle the back foot in a little to shorten the stance between the feet. Maintaining the shoulders parallel to the side of the mat. Inhale, take the left arm forwards. And exhale, bring that hand to the shin. Bring the right hand to the hip. And twist the body. I think this is what we did, right? And then maybe grabbing the big toe of the front foot with the index and fingers. The back needs to be flat against that imaginary wall. Even action between the feet, if you can release the right arm up and above your eyes. 2. 2. Lengthening on the side of the body. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Maybe look down, bend the front knee. Bring the top hand to the hip and reach the right hand forwards about a foot and a little to the left. Talking about the left hand. And then lift the right leg. Activate the leg by reaching back through the heels, spreading the toes. Begin to twist the body, taking the right elbow across the back. Good. And then you work towards stretching the standing leg. And releasing the right arm up. 1. 1. The icing and the cake would be the gaze with the hand. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Inhale, soften the front knee. And come back for your warrior two. Exhale, drop the back hand to the leg, maintaining the front knee bent. And as you inhale for transitional warrior two, again, exhale, flying both hands to each side of the front foot, back foot faces forwards,
Step the left foot back into plank. Hold plank for a moment. So you get that sense of plank. Inhale, as you exhale, either drop the knees or bend the elbows, lowering. Rubbing the upper arms against the body. Inhale, roll onto your toes. Upper dog, shoulders back and down, reach forwards through the chest. Knees off the mat. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Inhale for one. Out for one. Reach the sit bones up. 2. And 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Inhale for a plank. Hold plank for a moment. Inhale and exhale, drop the knees. Bring the feet, knees together this time. Point the toes beautifully. And reach away through the hands, reaching the bottom up. Feet together this time, if you can, and take the arms back. Keep the lengthening through the collarbone. Draw the shoulders back. And as you exhale, lowering lower ribs, middle ribs, upper ribs, dropping the head down. Breathe into your back. There's so many points to the postures. There's so many things to think about. Sometimes I battle with myself. I'm sharing confidential information on whether I should give less information and things over the years sink in. But I can't live with that. I think there's so many important points, and I tend to repeat them at every class so that we can really get a good grasp of the postures. So if you're lying in child pose, for instance, you don't want your back to be too curved. You need to lengthen through the collarbone, lengthen, and then lower the lower ribs, middle ribs, upper ribs. Yeah, and then the forehead comes to the block. If that's better, come on, that's good. If the head is not touching the mat, then you can have a block under the head. Breathe, directing the breath to your back. So we're going to go over 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes, because of that internet delay. People that are using the videos, this video, they're probably thinking, oh my God, once again, the internet thing. It was working fine, but I don't know what happened lately. Okay, everyone, keep breathing into your back. We had a little delay today, this evening. Directing the breath to your back. Allowing your breath to come back to a spontaneous breathing. If it's too much because your legs might be squeezing your tummy, then you can now separate the legs so you can have your spine longer. So your torso comes in between the legs. Lovely. Okay, sliding the hands forwards, everyone. Coming up. And we're going to sit on our block or on our pillow. This may be a good moment for you to put on your extra layers. I love a faster paced class as well. But when we work really slowly with the postures like we did today, it's something else with a lot of warm-ups first, you know, and then working really mindfully with the breath.
I think it's a wonderful way of, it's much more of yoga. I mean, if you can say that to me, because you can focus a lot more in the breath rather than just moving too quick from posture to posture. Okay, sitting on the edge of the block, we're going to do our pranayama practice. I'll begin counting to 6. You know the practice. Check which nostril you will begin with. You know you can use breath retention on the in breath, which is the easier. If you can use on the out breath as well, that's great. Nothing is better than the other. It's just how you're feeling today. 3 minutes from now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue counting in your mind. And at the end of your next out breath through the side you began with, you can let go of the practice and come for your meditation position with the index fingers and thumbs touching. 3 minutes for now. If you're moving on to meditation by now, softening the entire body, letting go of any form of breath control, including ujjayi, just breathing naturally. Allowing your breath to come back to a spontaneous pattern. The muscles of your face relaxed. particularly the muscles around the mouth, the back of the jaw soft, the lips touching, and the tongue resting in the lower palate, the floor of your mouth. Relax the tummy fully, softening the shoulders, and focusing at a point right beneath the entrance of the nostrils, where you may feel the touch of the breath passing in naturally, spontaneously, in and out, right beneath the entrance of the nostrils. We have another 3 minutes or 4 minutes if you like to lie down in Shavasana or stay in meditation for a bit longer, that would be great. 4 minutes from now, if you're lying down in Shavasana, making sure you're lengthening through the heels, feet wide apart and rolling out, buttocks tucked in, lower back long. Again, stretching the legs. Shoulders down towards the pelvis and on the mat, wide, arms wide, away from the body. The palms comfortably facing the ceiling. The neck long. Soften the entire body. The soles in the palms. The head. The entire length of your limbs. The pelvis melting down. The shoulder blades melting down. you're lying down in Shavasana, you can now begin to breathe a little bit more deeply. Wiggle the toes and the fingertips. Maybe squeezing the knees towards the chest, massaging the lower back. When you're ready, you can roll onto one side. And come for a sitting position so we can close with one arm. Let's connect with our inner child, our pure heart. When events like the ones that are happening right now in Eastern Europe happen so close to us, we can relate to them more easily, in fact. There's a bit of fear, there's a lot involved, a lot of emotions. There's people that we may know, that we may have met. They're suffering now. When we do our own, when we release this vibration, I'd ask you today, if that's okay with you, to direct to everyone that is now going through such a big change in their lives and suffering in Ukraine, and the other people, they're helping them as well, having them in their homes. 2 breaths before your arm. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale for your arm. Thoughts, words, for any tensions. Thanks, everybody.